maybe you were lucky, and maybe your program really like gave you good material, good support, etc. But did it actually teach you how to eat? Think about that. Did they actually teach you how to eat? Probably not. Like the actual physical step of eating. So some of you guys are like, I'm going to get back to my food basics. And you still keep, like, maybe you go back to your protein shakes. Maybe you go back to, like, your small stuff. But you're still snarfing it down. No one ever taught you how to actually eat. So we're going to go through the step process together right now. This is what I taught my patients to be super successful. I mean, I've got my biggest loser lost 300 pounds with the sleeve. 300 pounds with the sleeve, not a bypass. One surgery, right? And I've had lots of patients lose 100 pounds or more. I call them my Century Club. 100 pounds or more lost prior to surgery. I've had 13 patients lose 100 pounds or more prior to surgery. I had one surgery patient lost 165 pounds prior to surgery. And yes, he had surgery. He lost another 100 with the surgery. Okay? So how are we going to eat? Now, first of all, what size plates do y'all need to use? Big ass plates? Salad plates? No, salad plates are too big these days. This is a salad plate these days, too big. You need a small plate. So you want a teacup plate. Teacup or saucer. Get a small one. This is what you put your coffee mug on in the morning, a saucer plate. And hopefully it has like a design on it, okay? And what type of silverware are you going to use? You're going to use some big-ass soup spoons? Some of y'all, I've seen, I mean, do you know a person? Because I used to have a neighbor when I was growing up, and I couldn't believe it. There was like this big plastic bowls. Have you seen these big plastic mixing bowls? And I swear to goodness, like she dumped an entire box of cereal in there and almost an entire gallon of milk, had this big old ladle, and was like eating breakfast like that. And I'll give you one guess how big she was. She wasn't small, right? So you got to break this fat brain habit. Use your small saucers, and then use your small silverware. Some people say use like kids spoons and kids forks, kid size. But you know what? Like I have a 3-year-old, and I looked at her spoon, and it's almost a regular size spoon. It's not that small. So be careful. You want to find some as small as possible. Okay, that's the first thing. Now, what are we going to do? Step number, okay. So these are the actual steps. All right. So step number 1, nickel size bite. Okay. So let's do this together. Imagine in your head, you've got your little baby fork here. You're going to get a piece of fish. We're going to have some fish today. Okay, you're going to get a piece of fish, and you're going to only have a bite the size of a nickel. That's it, right? It's nickel-sized bite, not dime. Dime is a little small, not quarter. That's a quarter. Now, for you guys from Australia or Canada who don't understand what a nickel size, I don't know how to translate it, but it's it's about this big. Okay, that's what you're going to put on your fork, nickel-sized bite. Okay. Now, here's what you have to do. Step number, so everyone do this with me. Nickel size bite. Okay. Now, what is step number 2? Step number 2 is put down your fork. Okay. So you've done your nickel size bite. Now you're going to put down your fork. Okay. Number 3. What's number 3? Some people are going, chew, Dr. Vuong, chew. No, it's not chew. It's let go of the fork. Okay? So you put down the fork, then you're going to let go of the fork. Let go of the fork. See, I've watched y'all a long time. If you hold on to that fork, what are the chances? You're going to be doing this, right? I put it down, Dr. Vuong. No, you didn't let it go. You got to let it go. Okay, let it go. Now, what's the next step? What's step number 4? Dr. Vuong is chew, 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 chew. No, it's not chew, 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 chew. The next step is sit on your hands. Now this sounds weird. You're like, Dr. Vuong, this is stupid. I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't need to be sitting on my hands. Yes, you do. Remember, you've demonstrated lifelong bad habits. I'm trying to correct that for you. And this shit works. Why are you, don't argue with me. This will work. Sit on your hands. So both hands. Bitches, not like one hand. Okay, so now you're let go. Let go of the fork. And you are literally going to sit on your hands. Boom, sit on your hands. Why? Dr. Vuong, that sounds silly. Because what do you do if your hands are free? Yes, right. You're reaching for bread. You're dipping in the sauce. You're going for the tortilla. You're just going to have one more nibble, one more bite. Let me taste. I missed the cheese. Some cheese fell off of my fork. Sit on your hands. Okay? Next. Okay, now next is finally chew. Okay? Chew 20 times. Okay? So let's do this together. Sit on your hands. So I'm sitting on my hands. Okay? Pretend like I'm sitting on my hands here. And I'm going to chew 20 times. Count with me. 1, 2, do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aerate your food. And 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I look like somebody on crack, right? 19, 20. Now let me ask you this question. When was the last time you chewed 20 times? I know you're supposed to chew to liquid, chew to applesauce consistency, but do you actually do it? You're 2 years out. Do you really still chew to applesauce consistency? Chances are no. But what does this do? This makes you slow down. Okay, I'm going to chew. Okay, and then you swallow. Chew 20 times. And then you're going to swallow, obviously. Now what's after that? Step number 6 is wait 30 seconds. Now somebody's going to sit here and be like, Dr. Vuong, I'm 2 years out. Do I have to do this? You're the one who regained 40 pounds, girl. Do you think you need to do this? You're the one that's a year out and regained half your weight. Do you think you need to do this again? Come on. Of course you do. And if you ever have dinner with Dr. V, you're going to see I do this shit. I don't eat fast, girls. And I'm a surgeon. When in residency, you might not have time to eat. You just got to snarf food when you can during med school and residency. So I had a period of my life where I was just eating and going. So I had to break that habit, okay? So you're going to wait 30 seconds. Now let's time 30 seconds, right? 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. This is boring video. 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 12, 1,000, 13, 1,000, 14, 1,000, 15, 1,000, 16, 1,000, 17, 1,000, 18, 1,000, 19, 1,000, 20, 1,000, 21, 1,000, 22, 1,000, 23, 1,000, 24, 1,000, 25, 1,000. God damn, 26, 1,000, 27, 1,000, 28, 1,000, 29, 1,000, 30, 1,000. Phew! 30 seconds is a lot longer than you think. Okay? Now, let me ask you this question. When was the last time you waited 30 seconds between bites? Think about that. Probably never, because you probably never learned this. Now, Dr. Vuong, how can I be successful? Set timer on your phone. Just go to your phone when you're eating, set a 30-second timer. You chewed, you swallow. You chewed 20 times, 20. Hit the swallowed, hit the 30-second timer, and now you know when 30 seconds is up. Trust me. I used to, when I was doing surgery and I'd clamp your stapler down before I made your sleeve, I held that compression for 30 seconds. And it was like freaking forever. So I know how long this is, okay? So it's long. So wait 30 seconds. Now, after 30 seconds, what do? Somebody's going to be like, eat. Take another bite. No. So after 30 seconds, you're going to ask, how's my baby? You're going to see how does it feel. Right? 30 seconds. Is it tight? Did I burp? Did I have pressure? This is a very important step. Do not skip this, especially if you're just adding textures or if you're trying to reset and like you've never been able to eat chicken or steak or whatever, or there are people who are like, I can only have liquids because everything else goes up. Well, maybe you're not doing this. Maybe you're going too fast. Maybe you took too big of a bite. Maybe you never stopped to ask, how's the baby? So how's the baby feeling, right? And it could be your first bite. Oh, shit, stuck, too much pressure. Oh, I feel the pressure. If you feel the pressure, what do? You're done. Stop eating. Done. I don't care if it was one bite. Your baby's not ready for that texture. The chef did not. Your husband reheated the chicken and it's dry. Right? Stop. Eat something else. Go have a green smoothie. Go have a tomato bisque soup. Go have a parade soup. Right? Go to soft beans or something. Don't keep eating that piece of steak or chicken. How's the baby doing? Make sense? Okay, now the last step is repeat. So you got to repeat again. Nickel-sized bite. Put down the fork. Let go of the fork. Sit on your hands. Chew 20 times. Wait 30 seconds. How's my baby? This 8-step procedure is a lot of what is responsible for the success of my patients. Okay? Now, what have I just shown you right here? This whole process will take you about 1.5 minutes, right? So 1.5 minutes. In other words, what I've taught you, essentially, if you do this, is called mindful eating. And the success of your surgery depends on this. How mindful are you when you eat? Everything else is a fucking excuse and bullshit, and you need to stop it. Stop saying, I don't have time at work. I'm a school teacher and I barely have enough time to go to the bathroom. Right? This is the crucial key part. If you keep saying, like, I don't have time to make a green smoothie. I don't have time, like, I only have... First of all, you're only eating this small saucer of food. You're not eating a full meal. So, yes, 30 minutes is plenty of time to eat your small-ass salad. Does that make sense what I'm saying? You're making an excuse. This is the same thing. An analogy would be like, I'm going to drive my car with my eyes closed. Would you let your teenage son drive their car with the eyes closed? No. Why are you surprised when you why are you shocked when they wreck the car? Why are you not being mindful when you're eating and now you're wondering why you're regaining weight or you're stalling? This topic is so important for the weight loss surgery community, and no one teaches this to y'all. This video is so important. It is your responsibility and your duty to share this video because someone is suffering. Someone in another Facebook group is posting like their weight regain issues. Share this video with them. Point them to my YouTube channel. You could save their surgery. You could save their weight loss journey. It could be your own weight loss journey. We're going to go through this whole process, but always think, are my basics right? Is what I'm taught correct? Right? I'm always questioning. Myself, I'm always questioning. I don't assume I know everything. Every day is a new day. I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to get better. Put in this 8-step process. Get back to proper food eating, right? That I taught you. And I promise you, do it long enough. Don't get impatient at 6 months, 9 months. Yes, you are going to stall at 6 months. You are going to stall again at 9 months. You're going to stall again at 15 months. And if you get frustrated and give up 2 years out, you're going to have a regain. Don't do that. That's the typical pattern. Don't be like that. Now, why do we have that typical pattern? Maybe our basics are wrong. I love you guys very much. Share the shit out of this video. I'll see you next video.
Hi, Dr. Vuong here. If you loved that video, I hope you will check out velocity2020.com. I want to meet you in person. This is my big annual conference in Vegas. It's amazing. It's not just about weight loss surgery, but it's about taking your life up to the next level. You're going to meet the best people, the best speakers, the best audience possible. You're going to really take your life up to the next level. 2020 is all about vision, clarity, and focus. We're going to show you how to find your vision, what you really want to do with your life, get crystal clear, clarity, and then find your laser focus to do what you need to do to have the amazing life that you deserve. Hope to see you there.